it's all white noise, swallowing me. Taking your high horse, and I'll be free. 'Cause it's all white noise, swallowing me. Maybe we'll know why eventually. 'Cause it's all white noise, swallowing me. Cause it's all white noise, swallowing me. Taking your high horse, and I'll be free. 'Cause it's all white noise, swallowing me. Maybe we'll know why eventually.
Check, check. Oops. Alright, first time playing Divinity 2, Original Sin. Ha? Oo nga. Alright, so we're gonna check this game out and see what the hype is all about. It has very positive reviews in Steam, so let's check it out. See what the hype is all about. So I've never played any any of the Divinity series. So this is the first time that I'm gonna play this series. So I don't know what these are. I don't know what's the significance of this in the game. Maybe it's the difficulty or something. Let's just go with classic mode then. All right. Okay, so it says here that I can create origin character or a custom hero. I wonder what's the difference between the two. Custom human, elf dwarf, origin. Oh, okay. It says here that it has rich personal background stories that allow you to experience the full extent of the Divinity original sin. Okay. A slave no longer. Alright. So she was a slave. Brilliant warrior. Okay. Exiled from his empire. Mm. You woke up and your role was gone. Failed rebellion. Undead. Genius thrifty. It's either Seville or this one, the Red Prince. I go with the Red Prince. Build presets. Rogue, Shadow Blade, Wayfarer. What's this? Oh, so it has different skills. Alright. Look at that. I'm a witch, baby. A wizard. Oh, battle mage. Cleric. I don't want to be a healer. So many classes, man. Enchanter, fighter, inquisitor. What does this do? It's like this guy is a noble something. Consumes blood. Bloodsucker. Mosquito swarm. No, I don't like the name of this. Metamorph. I'll go with this instead. I forgot to mention this is a turn-based strategy game. I like turn-based. Before I played the Final Fantasy Tactics and I really liked it. Okay, let's do this.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
What a way to wake. Wooden boards and iron shackles. The Divine Order's hospitality leaves much to be desired indeed. The indignity. I'm supposed to send people down to the dungeons, not the other way round.
Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm just learning how to do the controls. Where do I go?
Ah, you're up. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Did you just call me a dog?
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it, see? The collar's function. It neuters you, of sorts. Makes you unable to cast source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Let's take our lead.
Good gods! There's been a murder here!
What a well of knowledge this tome is. Dallas is such dear lending it to me.
No, ugly sight, isn't it?
Ugly sight.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this. Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source.
Where did I leave my calipers?
We'll find out who did this. Speaking of...
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Thanks.
All right.
I just... It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood. That can't be natural.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess. A young Magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
No lesions, no trauma. It was bled by magic.
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Why won't you sing?
That's enough now.
Wow. Are you a dragon? You look like a dragon.
I'm a lizard, baby.
Where are your wings?
A lizard.
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
The fuck is that shit?
You're really red. I bet that's why the Magisters took you. They took me because I'm magic.
Ah, there you are. Husband. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly, deathly allergical.
Let's
How
play
very
along.
correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we? You presume right. Nope, trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
This girl is guilty.
Tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Never thought you'd end up a prison convict.
The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger, it's
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close.
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of the ship.
You've got ears on your head, haven't you? Do you need me to show you how to use them? There now, just like that. Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news. No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Telling me shouldn't talk like that about such a big deal.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate, even here. No indeed, boy. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of the ship with him.
My prince.
The cook bows slightly and wipes her hands on her gruel-stained garb.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I didn't expect... well, anyway, whether I had more than cornmeal and rotting roots to serve, I'd concoct something more fitting for one of your stature.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
She nods and smiles wanly before returning to her duties.
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Sure.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales, and rubs his chin.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Most unusual, And if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off it.
I always knew you'd turn out from to
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last part. You faring okay so far? Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's got you head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Keep those bubbles trained on her, and if she tries to run...
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their...
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
The fuck?
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She
Guess
reaches
what?
for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
What the fuck?
What's happened?
And bottled wine, empty cup. Let's get them all. Open your inventory and drag. Ooh, a backpack. Fireball scroll. Weapon and arm yourself. Where will I find a weapon? There you go. Mallet 45. Oh shit. Oh. Oh shit. How do you get this off? Oh, I'm burning. I'm burning. Oh, let's go to the... Oh, fuck, how do you do this? Inventory.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. What's it? Blaze it! Something's pounding on the hull.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The crimson drains from your hand, and you are left numb. It doesn't budge.
God damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick. Damn! That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
And you thought Rivellon was flat.
Thank the gods! Like a fine grace, what was...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix! Take out your blade!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Persuasion events during prevent event. Roll your eyes at these weak links and draw your weapon.
Rix looks to his companion, who then looks to you. They drop their hands to their sides.
Go on then! Find a place to hide.
What the fuck?
The ancients, I need to get off this ship.
Okay, so this is the order of combat. Viscous boiling. Oh shit. Okay, blinded. Oh, the fuck? Okay, I suck at this game. How do I heal? Okay. You have too much to carry, okay. Oh, okay.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help
Stop them!
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Let's wait for the release.
Fuck you! There's a ladder right over there. You can go.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear? Had to open your big mouth, didn't you?
You should never leave someone behind.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound. The Magister lies on the...
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a Wait! Voidwoken!
Dragon's Blaze.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
I've faced worse. I'm ready.
Let the games begin.
Oh, so we have allies now.
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
Haha! Dead. Interesting. What the?
I hear something. It's Magister Siwan, the one who put on this damn collar. Sounds like she needs help.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound. With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture. Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Slit her throat. Better end it quick. The fuck?
It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder. Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
The fuck?
This is it! She's going down!
No!
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
Well, that was a bit of a rough and tumble journey. I suppose I'm the lone survivor. Which is entirely appropriate, if you ask me.
You can also quickly travel between waypoints. Okay.
Brachus Rex. King, sorcerer, and scholar, though not quite a gentleman. There were statues in my likeness round the ancient empire too. Perhaps some stand there.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
You can barter with almost all characters. Use trade. Okay. Grabe.
I'm not supposed to talk to lizards. What's a supera?
He shrugs and continues the game with a mirror, inspecting inside his nostrils and around the back of his knees.
Sauce? They told me I'm a sorcerer.
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any sauce on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy. No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside, anyway. They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home. But you didn't die. I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
There isn't anywhere safer, huh? Sneaky successful.
Prince.
Hit. The fuck? I'm dead. Resisted death.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Cheese bread. Pumpkin soup. Chub fish. Drunk. Why? Ganda ng graphics.
A black cat. A herald of wisdom in my homeland.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others.
This cat though.
We all stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
This is injustice.
Stay silent, lizard!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Hush. Hush now.
Took this leg. Elves can eat limbs and experience memories personally. Oh, okay. Wawa naman. F5. Quick save.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find I need bread. I want no trouble.
Oh, Bruce Lee.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have you cud?
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft.
Disgusting like threats?
Great God! Will you quit dragging this on? Play that on, Lexi. Just hand over the goal.
I will not.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, toast the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have your cud.
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft? Disgusting like threats?
Great God, will you quit dragging this on? Play that on, Lexi. Just hand over the goal.
I will not.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, toast the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have your cud.
Disgusting like theft? Disgusting like threats?
Great God, will you quit dragging this on? Play that on, Lexi. Just hand over the goal.
I will not.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, toast the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have your cud.
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft? Disgusting like threats?
Great God, will you quit dragging this on? Play that on, Lexi. Just hand over the goal.
I will not.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, toast the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have your cud.
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft? Disgusting like threats?
Great God, will you quit dragging this on? Play that on, Lexi. Just hand over the goal.
I will not.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
1 second, guys.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
Okay, I'll be continuing the stream later.
Bread or brisket?
Give me just a moment. I just need to do something.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy